evening and welcome to tonight's regional news. Thousands of Vincentians are currently being evacuated from their homes as a result of further increased activity at the Soufriere volcano. On Thursday, Prime Minister Dr. Rob Gonsalves, who also has responsibility for disaster preparedness, issued an evacuation order for persons located in the red zone of La Soufriere, Leeward and Windward communities. The volcano has been erupting effusively since December 27 last year. The La Soufriere volcano erupted early Friday morning, sending nearly a 6-mile-high plume of ash into the air hours after residents were ordered to evacuate the area, officials said. Photos and videos captured clouds of smoke coming out of the volcano as a thin layer of gray ash appeared to cover the surrounding area. Persons are being evacuated from the designated red zone areas by land and sea by several private and government-owned vehicles and vessels. With evacuees numbering over 20,000, the neighboring islands St. Lucia, Barbados, Grenada, and Antigua have offered to house persons. Also offering assistance in other areas like transportation and logistics are the United States Southern Command, Venezuela, Cuba, and the Regional Security System, RSS. The government of Guyana has also pledged full support to St. Vincent and the Grenadines during this crisis. Upon receiving their full list of needs, Guyana would immediately put together a national response to supply the items and arrange for them to be shipped to the country, a statement from the Office of the President reads. Gonsalves said that if the volcano erupts explosively, the country will have a period of about 4 months in which it will likely be a condition of evacuation. In Trinidad and Tobago, in light of the Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley testing positive for COVID-19, the opposition's Chief Whip David Lee is concerned about safety of members in Parliament. In a letter written to the House Speaker Bridget George on Thursday, Lee said, I quote, "Not only did the Prime Minister attend the parliamentary sitting of March 26 where he interacted with those members seated close to him, but he has been seen in public with other colleagues such as the Minister of Health at the Prince Conference on March 27, at a function with the Minister of Energy on March 24, as well as a meeting with the Minister of Foreign Affairs on March 25, end of quote. He said all these interactions fall within the 14-day incubation period of the COVID-19 virus. Lee called for all steps to be taken to ensure that members who came into contact with the Prime Minister adhere to the health regulations to prevent any outbreak in Parliament. Internationally, Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, husband of Queen Elizabeth II, father of Prince Charles and patriarch of the royal family, died on Friday at the Windsor Castle in England. He was 99. His death was announced by the Buckingham Palace, which said he passed away peacefully. Philip had been hospitalized several times in recent years for various ailments, most recently in February, the palace said. His death on Friday came at the end of a year marked by mourning, with 150,000 lives lost to COVID-19 in Britain. Britain remains in a national lockdown because of the pandemic, and officials said there would be no state funeral. I quote, His Royal Highness's body will lie at rest in Windsor Castle ahead of the funeral in St. George's Chapel, end quote, the statement said. Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, who married the future Queen in 1947, brought the monarchy into the 20th century. And finally, U.S. rapper and actor DMX has died at the age of 50, 5 days after suffering a heart attack. The performer, whose real name was Earl Simmons, had been placed on life support and died with his family by his side. In a statement, his family said he had been a warrior who fought till the very end. The chart-topping artist's songs included Party Up, Up in Here, and X Gon Give It To Ya. He also acted on screen, appearing in such films as Cradle to the Grave, Romeo Must Die, and Exit Wounds. Born in Mount Vernon, New York in 1970, DMX publicly battled substance abuse for years and spent several periods in rehab. A father of 15, he served jail sentences on charges including animal cruelty, reckless driving, drug possession, and weapons possession. According to his family, DMX died on Friday at White Plains Hospital in White Plains, New York. That was all for tonight's regional news. Thanks for watching.